Hello students, welcome to Sumaya English Primary School class 6 and the subject is science and the chapter is 14 chapter and the name of the chapter is light and the formation of shadows. Now we will see here what are the different types of sources of light and how the shadows has been formed here. So first we will talk here about the luminous and non-luminous objects. First we will see what is the luminous objects. See, you can see the example here. What is the luminous and the non-luminous objects? By seeing the example also you can understand some points about that. We will see the definition here. Luminous objects emit light on their own. That means here the sun was the example. That means in this object the lights emit on their own. For example, sun, stars, lamps, fires, fireflies and the glowworms. These are the examples in this objects or in these things. We can see that the light, they emit their light on their own. But in the non-luminous objects, they do not give out light on their own. That means we give a very big example. If we will talk, we will see about the moon. Because moon doesn't have their own light. It is a reflections of the suns which we see the brightness of the moon, the trees, the hands and the earth. These are the everything we will see the non-luminous objects which do not give out light on their own. So here is a see example. We can see sun, torch and this one more insect is that which glows the light. That is the luminous objects, and here is the non-luminous objects. In this objects they do not give any light here. So the next topic we will see about the artificial light. Artificial light means what? That is the natural light. One is that which comes from the nature, and the artificial light means these are made up of man. That means these artificial lights are the sources of the man-made. Means they include the candles, lamps and the matches. So these are the examples of the artificial light. That means these sources of light are made up of man. Now we will see the propagation of light. That means the light entering through a window. Now we will see the propagation of the light. Means in the afternoon sometimes we can see a little bit rays of the light which enters in the hole or any small slightly which is opened on the door or any small hole in the roof also. From that we can see it the slightly the rays of the light can enter it and it can appear it. So these rays of lights from the slit or the hole which move towards, that means which comes towards the floor, and that the dust particles in their way are seen clearly. See, in this way the picture is given how it is. The slightly whenever the small hole or any small window is open, we can see the rays of light coming from there. With that only we can see the dust particles are also entered in the same things, because we can see that things very clearly. So due to these particles the path of the light becomes visible. So in this way we can see the light is passing through. That means we can see the things and we can see that their path is also in a straight line. So this is the propagations of the light. Now here is some experiment we can see here. See the figure also how the light travels in the straight line. Here is a small activity it has been shown. By seeing this activity we can see that how the light travels in a straight line. This is known as the linear propagations of light. Here it has been shown we have to take the 3 cardboards and we have to make the hole in the center of each cardboard using a thick needle. Also by using the needle we can make the hole. Then afterwards, see in the first step 1 it has been shown we have to arrange the cardboards one by one in a proper way. That means the 3 holes should be in a same line. We can see in the figure, see how light travels in the straight line. Then afterwards, after all these 3 cardboards are the straight, we have to burn a 1 candle on one side of the cardboards and look at the flame of the candle from the other side. See how the picturization had been shown. That means the whole, all the 3 holes should be in a straight line. In that straight line we can see the candle's flame. We can see the candle's flame, how the light travels in a straight line. So this is called the linear propagation of light. It is a very simple experiment activity which we can try it down at the home also. Now next we will talk about the reflection of the light. How by the objects the lights are reflecting. Here we can see the object, how an object is seen. The sources of light has been given, the object is given, and the reflection of the light. The rays of the light, that means the falling on an object, means one object we have kept it down. In that object we can see the rays of the light, that means from the sources of the light, from the source of the light, the rays of the light falls on the object. That is means the source of light are thrown back from the object surface of that object. That means again that object is doing the reflection, that means the light is reflecting from that object. That is known as a reflection of the object. You can see the picture here. See how the sources of the light, it has been going thrown here, and then afterwards this light has been thrown back from the surface of that object, is known as the reflection of the light. So we can see the object whenever the reflected rays reach our eyes. So here is a plane mirror. We can see the images in the plane mirror. It is a very basic things which we are using and which we are seeing at our home in a daily basis. That means daily we are seeing the mirror and we can see the properly the images in a plane mirror. But what happens in this plane mirror, we can see here the left and the right